back here in my poofy outfit. Is this thing on? It looks like it's on. Let me find out. No, it's not showing me. Hold on, let's try that again. There we go. Much better. Okay. I'm gonna pop out my chat. Alright. Now, what was I doing? Oh, yeah. Talking to Warren. My best buddy. You know, I feel like I'm gonna get this or something similar from my next monk pugilist quest. So maybe I'll go do that first. I should go do that. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna boogie on all the way back to Holda. And which minion am I gonna... You know what? I want Dagger. She's doing her best. Follow me. She's keeping up all right. See? I still can't get over how pretty everything is on the PS5. It looks very nice. Alright, pugilist quests time. Oh, that was interesting. The music faded out before I got here. Alright, we're gonna make this practical for once. I'm gonna go to the Aetheryte Plaza, and then from there I'm gonna go to the Pugilist Guild, instead of taking the long way and going just the long way around. Yeah, because it's right here. It's much easier to get to. My ridiculous marshmallow outfit. Oh, see, I'm gonna get an even better weapon. Look at that. I'm gonna get a better... Oh, good. Better gear, thank goodness. Ah, there you are, Matoka. I see you've been training hard as ever. Hi, your eyes are starting to have the sharpness of a predator about them. It's not really a compliment. Last time you had learned the basics of combinations. Today I would have you build on that knowledge. I've set up 5 wooden dummies outside the guild along the merchant strip. By way of a warm-up, I want you to deal each a solid boot shine combo. Oh, and don't mind the townsfolk who've gathered to watch. Alright. Well, what are you waiting for? Go and unleash your fists of fury on the wooden dummies. I've used boot shine already in a quest. Is this really all I'm expected to do? Oh, it's, what's her name? Yellow something? Yeah, that's the lady outside of the, Weaver's Guild. I forget her name. I think it's like Yellow Sky. Yellow Skies? So the wooden dummies have felt your wrath? Good. Now we can move on to your lesson. When you first came to us, I taught you that combinations make a pugilist. What you need to know next is that not any hodgepodge of strikes makes a combination. There's an order to things, a natural flow from one technique to another. Today I would have you practice one of the most elementary combinations in a pugilist arsenal. It goes like this. Lead in with a swift boot shine combo. Keep your foe off balance with a true strike, then bring it home with a blistering snap punch. With practice, combinations such as this will become second nature. They must if you expect to become an accomplished pugilist. Now you'll need some opponents to practice on. A keycurn that infests the rat's nest in central Thanalan ought to serve. Hit them with snap punch 3 times and we'll call it a lesson well learned. Okay. Central and while I'm running there, I'm going to make sure that my audio is working. Alright, let's test that. See what I can hear. Alright, let's test that. Okay, we're good. Very good. Oh yeah, something I learned recently is that these are just a swarm of bees. Here, hold on. Can I G-pose and pause everything? I can't pause enemies, but yeah, they're just a swarm of bees. They even have little angry eyebrows. I think that's very funny. Or angry eyes. Anyway. Use Snap Punch on Keycurn Shell Sweepers. Oh, these are all hostile enemies too, so they'll attack. The Keycurn make funny noises when they die. I'd probably have to turn the game music down in order for anyone to actually hear them. Oh, it's cloudy here. Clouds. I like overcast in Thanalan. It actually looks pretty nice. I wonder if this is called the 80 Sins of Sasimo because it's 80 steps from bottom to top. Oh, I almost passed right by it. Eh? You've already mastered the snap punch combination? Crikey, Matoka, you're a natural at it, just like I was. Is he Australian? Not to brag, but I happen to be a veritable storm of flying fists when the mood strikes me. I treat you to a demonstration here and now, except I'm old. I'm liable to tear down the entire guild in the process. Master Hamon has a penchant for regaling us with tales of his exploits, but these never amount to a demonstration. His favorite is his victory over the fearsome marauder Wide Axe, whom he felled with a combination so swift and seamless, they say you couldn't see his hands. Or so the legend goes. That one never gets old. Our dearest master's humility aside, your progress is truly astounding, Matoka. If I don't keep on my toes, you're like to surpass me in a matter of moons. Just between you and me, Chichudo has been in a slump of late. It all began when her closest friend and guildmate suddenly up and disappeared. Rurakuta is the lad's name, and he and Chichudo joined the guild together. The two of them were born to refugees and were orphaned in the calamity. Not long after I was made guildmaster, I found them on the streets, starved near to death. I did what any decent man would. I took them in and clothed them and fed them. When they were strong again, they said they wanted to become pugilists like me, and so I trained them as well. Since then, they've been best friends and rivals both, one helping to raise the other up. Would that we knew what's become of Rurakuta. And suddenly Rurakuta walks in. But we were talking about you, Matoka. You've proven yourself a worthy member of our guild, training hard and learning fast. To recognize your efforts, I grant you leave to join other guilds. Oh boy. Of course, before you can take up another discipline, you need to receive permission from the relevant guildmaster. I almost said relevant. Combat's your calling, you might like to seek out the gladiators or thaumaturges. But if you prefer an alternative to cracking skulls, Ul'dah is also famous for its weavers, goldsmiths, alchemists, and miners. As your guildmaster, though, it'd please me most if you placed our art above others. Whatever you choose to do, know that I wish you the best. I just stared at him blankly? No smile, no nothing? Okay. Armory unlocked. You don't have access to the armory system. Quests to unlock the other classes can be undertaken by speaking to the receptionist in the corresponding guild. There exists myriad disciplines in Eorzea that adventurers can take up. For the most rewarding experience, however, it is recommended that you first focus on mastering your current class. There we go. Now I look less poofy. The color is not great, but I look less poofy, and that's all that matters. Wait. Central Fanaland. Okay. What? Oh, that person just popped out of existence. My goodness. Okay, now we can continue my MSQ. Well, I really don't learn anything else until Prince Snakes. My goodness. I get this at 15, so that's close by. Did I get anything else? Relatively soon? Nope, not at all. Okay. Okay. Everything just looks a lot nicer relative to how it was on the PS4. This is what working with updated graphics is like. Yeah, so now I can just take the Allegan bronze piece and sell it. Let's get to it then, shall we? Our wagons pass through this station every day, but not without incident. Wagons coming and going from the dispatch yard to the south must pass through a tunnel by Fesca's watch, a tunnel in which some genius saw fit to put an ore storehouse, creating ideal conditions for a goblin nest. So now the ore-loving beasts have taken up residence in a tunnel we dug, and we're practically delivering meals to their doorstep. But no more. Inside the tunnel in question, you will find a narrow fissure where the goblins hide. Use this silver ore cluster to lure out the creatures, then slay them. The lads and I are in charge of... Okay. I think he's said that already. I've read that already, I should say. Several chunks of silver which have grown together to form a sizable cluster. Is that how that works? Oh, there's an elite mark. It's a B rank. So it's not hostile, thankfully. Oh, did the music cut out in here? That's kind of neat. At some point, I need to do more PvP on Sylvia so that I can get the diamond weapon minion before it becomes too late and I miss it completely. All done. It shan't be easy work to keep the tunnel free of goblins, but our wagons should be able to go unmolested for a time. Oh dear, what a product of this era it was. Disruptions to ore shipments threaten not only the interests of Amagina and Sons mineral concern, but of Ulda herself. One might liken these train tracks to veins that bear our nation's lifeblood. If only we had more women like you to lend a hand. He'll figure it out. Hello, there's Zuzumeta. Way down in the hole. Zuzumeta wishes to share with you a most amazing rumor. Ah, the altruistic adventurer. I was hoping we'd bump into each other. Why? Because the most fascinating piece of news recently reached my ears, and I'm eager to share it. May I? Rumor has it that there is a vast, untapped vein of ore beneath the ruins of Sildid. But that is not all. Inconceivably, the concern appears to be entirely ignorant of its existence. And even as we speak, a young upstart, self-made merchant from Stone's Throw of all places, is moving to claim it. The fellow's name is Whiston, and he is very, very ambitious young man. Not only does he intend to secure exclusive excavation rights, but they say his master plan is to use his new fortune to curry favor with the Sacrarium? Of course, the thaumaturges only consider the opinions of the most wealthy when drafting the laws of Ulda. If you would have your voice heard, you must be prepared to pay a sultan's ransom. One voice which is invariably heard belongs to Lord Lolorito. He's a bastard. He has long lavished gil upon the thaumaturges, and some claim that he devises new laws with the express intention of ruining his competitors while protecting his own interests. That's not a claim. That's just true. Suffice it to say, if Whiston thinks he can compete with the likes of the Syndicate, he's in for a rude awakening. But that eventuality may yet be a little way off. For the present, he is moving ahead with his plans and assembling a team to survey the site. I'm told he's at the Coffer and Coffin right now, recruiting able-bodied adventurers to escort his prospectors. Warren said you were looking for work. Mayhap you should meet Whiston and volunteer for his expedition. Wherever there are places populated with people, you shall perforce find peddlers. Merchants often meet in such areas that they might make a mutually beneficial exchange of information. Interesting. I've never actually heard the word perforce before in my entire life. Oh, you know what I need to do? There we go. Hello, Whiston. Come to join? Sorry, but you're too late. Some brass blades looking for extra coin volunteered, and the team's already en route to the ruins. But look, I know it's not easy to find work these days. If you're interested, there's something else you can do for me. There are these children outside, little ones from Stonestone. I look after them when I've time to spare, so they've taken to following me around, even when I tell them not to. But what with overseeing the search for the vein, I barely have a chance to visit the privy at the moment, much less entertain younglings. Can you give them these ginger cookies and convince them to go home for me? Give the children those cookies and convince them to go home without me. I'll see that you're rewarded for your trouble. Straight from good Whiston's pocket. Don't mind the lint. Good. I ain't going nowhere, missus. I'm too hungry to move. Besides, so you'll have to carry me. I am not doing that. A cookie? Well, if Whiston really wants me to go home, then alright, but I want 2 next time. Whiston's kind to us. I like him. This is for me? I want to eat it, but then again I don't, because then it'd be gone. That's really sad. Tell Whiston thanks, and tell him I'm sorry for getting in the way. But Whiston always plays with us. Why won't he come out and play? Wow, a ginger cookie. I better save some for my brother. I know, I'll go home and eat it with him. I like playing with Whiston. He makes sure no one bullies us. Whiston's worried about us? Oh, I don't want to make him worried. I'm a good girl, so I'll go home. Thank you, adventurer. I only wish I could do more. Stone's Throw is no place for a child. Not that my childhood is much happier. Never enough food to go around, nor work to earn it, but no shortage of contempt from the great and the good. I remember thinking things could only get better, yet now, after the calamity and everything else, for us refugees to be forced to live outside the gates like bloody beastmen is a disgrace. They say with enough money you can change the laws here, so I'm going to make a fortune and do just that. I'll buy the excavation rights and start my own mining business. Then I'll give my fellow refugees the work they're crying out for and pay them fairly. This guy's got some industrious... What is the word I'm looking for? Something. New ideas. But imagine, what a novel concept. Paying people fairly? Wow. Couldn't happen around here. Mining companies have profited from our suffering for too long. But in their hubris, they've grown complacent, presenting us with a golden opportunity. And we will take it, adventurer. We will reclaim our dignity, and with it our place within those walls. That man just materialized out of thin air. We found her. We found the vein. Whiston, you must come and see. Already? Amazing. We leave at once. This is a trap. You should join me, my friend. Come and bear witness to history in the making. Yeah, this is a trap. I'm pretty sure. What was the word I was trying to look for? Something groundbreaking. Groundbreaking? No. World-changing? Forward-thinking? It's something like that. Something synonymous with forward-thinking. I cannot think of the word to save my life, and it's going to bother me for a very long time. Thalsbal's son, a vein of ore in the middle of a ruined bloody city? God's damned idiot. What did you think was going to happen? That you'd strike it rich and get cozy with the Order while the masters of Uldal looked on? No one crosses the Syndicate. The Syndicate? Ha! Finally sunk in, has it? Well, look at this. Not all your friends have deserted ye, it seems. Lucky boy, now you won't have to die alone. O mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble stone a soul, that it may wake to life. Who's that spouting gibberish? Show yourself. This ain't part of the plan. Bloody hells, does Lord Lolorito mean to kill us too? I always find it really funny that the golems in this game have spriggan heads. Or like cat ears or something. You're strong, but are you strong enough to withstand this? I don't even need to worry about it happening. Actually, I could also just ignore the damage, because I dodged it. Impossible. Never has the golem been so sorely tested. And it's dead. Yeah, golems have little animal heads. I'm not sure why. They just do. That the golem could be vanquished. That woman is no ordinary adventurer. You'll learn too, I guess. You'll figure it out. Matoka ain't no woman. They are a proudly defiant, non-binary individual. Oh, Thancred. Damn, seems I've missed all the fun. You were no help. That's because I didn't... That's right, I didn't need it. I see you didn't need my help this time. Oh no, I'm having a spicy headache. I would compose a ballad in your honor, but I fear no words would do you justice. The songstress of Ulda herself could not rival your beauty. Oh, Thancred. Oh, stop it. I have oft heard it said that a blossom's beauty can move a man to love and long, but I never truly believed it until I met you two desert roses. I hear they attacked another caravan. I And business is suffering for it. Bloody Amalia, what stirred him up, do you reckon? Another raid, and I'll wager that caravan was carrying crystals much like the last. That Elizin is beautiful. She is very pretty. If they truly mean to summon a primal, we must act quickly. Are you coming, love? I definitely would go with both of them. You wouldn't keep a girl waiting, would you? Perish the thought. So tell me, where in this marvel of a city might you lovely ladies be staying? Jesus, Thancred. I miss this Thancred. I really do. I know, that was a really good animation. That was great. I don't feel like they do stuff like that so much anymore. At this rate, grain will soon be more precious than gold. A result of the uncommonly bad harvests, to be sure. And we have you to thank for them, do we not? Oh, this is a serious flashback. Aye, this weakening of the etheric flow must surely be linked to Dalamut's descent. This is before the Calamity. This is like 1.0 stuff. And, of course, to the primals. Fine mess, but we must not lose hope. Louisoix will know what to do. We need only trust in his judgment. Oh my gosh, I forgot how ridiculous they look with those things on their faces. Thancred, you look like a dork. You look like Groucho Marx. Truly a marvel of Charlian ingenuity. It's as if I could reach out and touch the ether. How come that's not like a cosmetic item that you can wear, that ridiculously silly thing? Time to focus. No more gallivanting about like before. The Scions are counting on you. Have faith. Just have faith. You can do this. They took it off his... Oh, wait, it wasn't in the cutscene. It was, yeah. This disturbance is recent. The Sultanry? Maybe Papashan will know something of it. Watch as Thancred goes running through the city with this silly piece of tech on his face. Who are these people? Oh, are these the other... Oh, these are the prospectors that he hired. Looks like they gave you quite a thrashing. Can you walk? This is Thancred. I'm sorry. It's me. I was too late. A person of interest had already quit the scene. The general? Very well, I shall be there anon. I could not resist the stupid meme. My colleagues went to great lengths to provide me with the means to detect etheric disturbances, but every time I find one, you seem to be in the middle of it. I'm starting to wonder if it might not be simpler just to follow you around. Sadly, I have business elsewhere. Tread softly, my friend. The carefully laid trap you dismantled was clearly sanctioned by Lord Lolarito. I heard the Blades mention him as they fled. Believe me when I tell you that he is not a man to be trifled with. I want to punch his stupid potato head off of his dumb potato body. The Sultana's enemies grow bolder by the day, and I suspect they have the support of outside forces. Thank you. If you hadn't come along, those bastards would surely have slaughtered us all. I would speak with you further, but it isn't safe for us to linger here. Find me at the Coffer and Coffin later. Until then, stay safe. Also, hi, Aqua. Sorry, I was in the midst of cutscene. I shall accompany Whiston and his men. They need protection, and I need more information. Ah, but where are my manners? I have yet to properly introduce myself. I am Thancred, a humble scholar surveying the flow of ether in Thanalan. Yeah, a scholar. A scholar. That's what they call you. With two ladies on your arm. It is an honor and a privilege to make your acquaintance. I hope when next we meet, it is under more auspicious circumstances. Farewell. I do like his A Realm Reborn voice, because it's very fitting for this version of Thancred. Ah, wait a moment. It occurs to me that we may have... Never mind. Fare thee well. One thing I will say, the graphical update makes his face look a little different than what I'm used to, so it was quite jarring the first time I saw him. After Dawn Trail came out, I mean. I don't know why I specified after Dawn Trail came out. It's like, yeah, Sylvia, duh. 12 bless you, my friend. You risked your life to save ours. Betrayed by my own guards. Gods, I was a fool to trust those men. They're cops. You shouldn't trust them. Lolorito owns the goddamn brass blades. I should have questioned their motives from the start. Even so, I could hardly... Wait a fucking second. He's saying that while there's 3 brass blades literally sitting right next to us. I just realized that. Even so, I could hardly have predicted that the wealthiest man in Ul'dah would want me dead for the heinous crime of seeking to change the law. I'm just a merchant, for God's sake. It's because you're trying to cut into his profits. He doesn't like that. That ruthless bastard. And what of that monstrosity? Those were his own men. It beggars belief. Well, that's it. I'm finished. If I stay in Ul'dah any longer, I'm as good as dead. My associates, my friends, gods, even the children may not be safe if I don't disappear. And you, gods damn it, if Lolorito learns of your involvement, you'll be next. I'll speak with the others and make sure your part in this stays secret. Beyond that, I don't know what to suggest. Maybe you should seek the counsel of Mistress Momodi? She's helped countless adventurers in her time. Mayhaps she'll know what to do. Go quickly now, friend. My friend? Lolorito's spies may be watching. Yeah, there's 3 brass blades literally right next to us. And he walks right through me. Alright, back to Ul'dah? Yeah. Look how pretty this is. It's so nice. Oh, that made me stop running. I shall now begin my playthrough of first-person Final Fantasy XIV. I would never do that. I think I tried once, and I about threw up because it caused me to have motion sickness. Ah, goodness, I love the nighttime Ul'dah music so much. It gives me a lot of nostalgia, because when I first started playing It's funny that you're here, Aqua. When I first started playing, it was nighttime in Ul'dah, and you came and greeted me on Sylvia. And so it makes me smile whenever I hear it. Hello, Momodi. Settle down, Matoka. You've got nothing to worry about. No one seems to know you were at the ruins. Whiston, on the other hand, is now a pariah. About as welcome round here as a rabid wolf, poor bugger. Suffice to say that boy risked the wrath of the wrong man. Lord Lolarito, chairman of the East Aldenard Trading Company, generous contributor to the Order of Naudthal, and member of the Syndicate. Didn't get where he is by leaving loose ends, that one. Which is why he ain't above killing his own men. Hells, even if those blades knew what was coming, it's not like they could refuse to do their benefactor's bidding. Don't let this color your view of Ul'dah, Matoka. It's true that there are some here who ain't afraid... Ain't afraid? Afraid? Sylvia, honey, what the fuck? It's true that there are some here who ain't afraid to crack a few skulls if it gets them what they want. But most of us are decent folk just trying to make ends meet. You know, a lot of people would call you a damn fool for risking your life to save a marked man. But I believe you did a good thing, Matoka, and for that, you have my respect. Listen, you've been through a lot lately. Why don't you rest a spell? I'll have the boys in the Hourglass set you up with a room. My treat. Just have a word with Otopa Patopa whenever you feel like staying. Inn rooms now available. Very good. And you got your appetite for adventuring back, consider taking on a guild leave or two. No. A lot of requests from locals looking to hire adventurers for various jobs. It'd be a good way for you to earn yourself some extra gil. Eustace, he's getting his mallet, can tell you more about how the system works, so go and speak with him if you're interested. Guild leaves now available. I used to do those. I used to do those every week, because I was just like, oh, you know what, I might as well do them for extra experience. You now have access to recommendations. This feature displays a list of quests or duties currently available in your area. And thankfully I have them disabled, so they won't pop up ever again in my face. The recommendations list can be opened from under Duty in the main menu, and will also be displayed automatically when you log in. No, it won't. If you find yourself unsure what to do next, this tool makes it simple to locate activities suitable for your present class and level. EverQuest had something like that, and I always thought it was really cool because it was like a big quest chain that you could participate in that would get you gear and accessories and stuff like that. And it would take you to myriad different zones and other things. And it was just a good way to explore the game world. I always thought it was really cool. But the recommendations list in Final Fantasy XIV is just not very good, in my opinion. I will talk to him, though, to get this quest off my map. Leaves of Horizon. Eustace is responsible for assigning guild leaves at the Quicksand, and is offering to give you an introduction to the world of leave quests. Ah, Matoka, Momoti said you might come. I take it you wish to undertake one of the many guild leaves available here at the Adventurers Guild. Guild leaves are the means by which we document requests for assistance from the citizenry, prior to assigning them to adventurers possessed of the necessary skills. From Battlecraft leaves that require the extermination of monsters to Tradecraft leaves that ask for the creation of goods, the tasks we term leave quests are many and varied in their nature. Should your interest be piqued, I suggest you make your way to Horizon and speak with Totanoa. He will be happy to set your feet on the path to completing your first leave quest. Alright, cool. That's right. I'll do that organically as I head to Horizon at some point. Taking what they're given. The Modi of the Quicksand has word of work for a willing adventurer. Look what the Curl dragged in. Good to see you, Matoka. I'd ask what brings you, but I reckon we both know the answer to that already. Well, have I ever let you down before? Wait, don't answer that. So I happen to know a fellow by the name of Dadanin who needs a hand. He's a merchant by trade, selling precious stones to those in Ul'dah with the means to buy them. He's asked that I send any looking for work his way. You can find him over in Horizon if you fancy. That's in Western Thanalan, mind you. Just cross the bridge north of Scorpion Crossing and the road will take you there. Knowing the circles he deals in, might be he'll have some talk of the royal family that'll interest you as well. And why not make use of a chocobo porter for the journey to Horizon, if you've the gill for it, that is. You'll find the chocobo stables just across the way from my quicksand. Find Mimigun, and he'll set you straight. Well, off you go then. I haven't got all day to be holding your bloody hand. Thanks, Mamogi. I think I will make use of the chocobo porter, because I'm lazy, and I also have to use the bathroom. Chocobo porter. Well met, traveler. Might I interest you in a chocobo porter? Hire chocobo porter. Horizon. 1 minute for 5 gil. Per 5 gil, whatever. Okay. I shall return momentarily. Hello, I have returned. Alright, first things first, we're going to talk to Totinoa, and we're going to finish this leave quest. Fine evening to you, adventurer. My name is Totinoa, and I am in charge of assigning local leave quests here at Horizon. You are coming at the behest of Eustace, are you? Excellent. Allow me to set you to your first task. It shall be a simple one, mind you. Before I can permit you to undertake official duties, it is essential that you prove yourself of sound body and mind. Take a moment to review the task outlined in this guild leave. Do you believe it within your capabilities? Sure. Oh, heck. Right, hold on. I'll read all that dialogue. Okay, hold on. Marvelous. A word of warning. When near death, Peists are wont to flee to their kin. Slay the beast quickly, lest you become a meal for its mates. Open your journal under Duty in the main menu and begin the selected leave quest by pressing the Initiate button. When the soft-skin Peist feels overmatched, it will flee the battle. If it reaches a certain distance, then another soft-skin Peist will appear. The leave quest objective can be more easily achieved by slaying the fleeing creature, for it is joined by more of its kind. Okay. Easy. Easy stuff. Easy peasy. Ooh, and there's things for me to kill that are on my hunting log. Let's set the difficulty all the way up. I'm not afraid. Maybe I should be slightly afraid, but I will do it anyway. No, never mind. I'm not afraid in the slightest. No, you don't do a very good job fleeing from me when you run in my direction. But of course you've triumphed. Here is your well-earned reward. A bonus has been awarded based on difficulty. A bonus has been awarded based on speed of completion. Huzzah! Given your stellar performance, I see no reason to deny you our official leaves. An industrious individual like yourself could earn a great deal of coin here on Horizon. Oh, good. There's more. Okay. Let's put that over here. Hello. Hi, Stella. Good to see you, dear. Toda Noah believes you are ready to join a guild hest. Oh, goodness. While I heartily encourage you to partake of my guild leaves, should you seek a different sort of challenge, you might also consider joining a guild hest. If you wish to know more, pray speak with Battle Warden Lost Rabbit. I will inform her of your success against the heist. There are no doubts as to your abilities. Lost Rabbit. You needn't say a word, adventurer. I could hear Toda Noah quite well from here. Well, yeah, he is right next to you. As this would be your first time joining us, allow me a moment to explain in detail just exactly what a guild hest entails. More than a simple leave quest, but not quite as realm-shaking as a grand company outing, guild hests will test your ability to work together with a small party of battle companions to overcome not-so-small obstacles. The duty is taxing, but the coin is decent, and you will be helping maintain the safety of Eorzea and the well-being of her citizens. If what I described appeals to you, please speak to me again to join a guild hest. Yeah, whatever. Sure, I'll take the potion, I guess. Duty Finder unlocked. Guild hests now available. Duty Finder has been updated with a new regular duty. You have unlocked the Duty Finder. This feature allows you to undertake multiplayer duties without having to form a party on your own. To bring up the Duty Finder interface, select Duty Finder under Duty from the main menu. Okay, and I need a moment to take my medicine. So please excuse me again. Ugh, awful. Okay. Oh, right. Before I forget, I'm gonna no-touch this rock. I'm gonna not touch it, what good. And I'm gonna speak to the Chocobo Keep, which I think is superfluous at this point. Yeah, okay. It's because I used the Chocobo Porter to get here. Hello, Dadanin. Dadanin? Dadanin. Matoka, I presume. Aye, Momodi said to expect you, and so I have. Welcome to Horizon. Ours is a trading settlement that sees goods in from the port of Vesper Bay to the west. And trade we do. Nary a day goes by that Horizon isn't bustling with some manner of merchants and officials. They keep us running about busy, they do. Enough so that I wish I had Chocobo legs in place of my own. And that's why I've asked Momodi to send me any souls looking for work. 12 know there is plenty of it to be done around here. Speak to me again when you are ready to make yourself of some use. Fingers are universally known to never work, Stella. That's just how it is. It's just how it be. Oh boy. I got ugly pants now. Now I'm gonna get some ugly boots to go with it. Supply and demands. Dedanen would like you to deliver a message to Copper Smell Mines. It so happens that I have a situation that must be resolved post-haste, and I do mean post-haste. I'm plumb out of premium product, and my latest order has yet to arrive. If I keep my customers waiting any longer, this could irrevocably damage my reputation. What's worse, I paid my man in advance for his services. Despite his assurances that would be a simple affair, I've heard nothing since he departed for Coppersmell Mine days ago. Find Drunken Stag and give him this notice. I cannot afford any further delay. What the hell am I to do with 3 crates of Vanya silk gloves, all left-handed? If I can't... Oh. If I can't find a buyer by next moon, I'm ruined. I love just talking to NPCs sometimes because of the goofy, funny things that they are known to say. Oh, poor guy. What would you do with a drunken stag? What would you do with a drunken stag? What would you do with a drunken stag early in the morning? What do you want? Huh? Dedanen's product? A firmly worded reminder of delivery from the jeweler Dedanen. He can send all the notices he likes, but it won't change a thing. The concern has closed the mines due to some incidents in the depths. It's God's damn shame, too. Lost a decent haul just over yonder during all the chaos. Give me my boots. Give it to... Jesus Christ. Drunken Stag needs someone to retrieve the raw Nasha-site? Nashakite? Yeah, like malachite. Nashakite. He dropped outside the mines. The product you heard Dedanen going on about is a valuable gemstone known as raw Nashakite. I managed to dig up a goodly amount just before the mines were closed off, actually. Packed it up and hauled it out, even, but then them 12 damned goblins came along. Not like any goblins I'd ever seen before, and hungry only for the good rocks. They had eyes for my gemstones, so I had no choice but to oblige. The stone torches had their hands full evacuating the mines, so they ignored the beasts. Even now, they're only concerned with keeping people out. Please, friend, if you're willing to face the goblins, would you bring me my Nashakite? Well, it is what it is, but even if there's no work to be had here, there's always a place for a man with a strong back who knows how to swing a pickaxe. Aha, but first, I see my quarry. Hiya! That's right. I'm gonna punch him what good. I don't have to fight you. You can go away. You get to live. I'll let you tell the tale to your brethren. A prism goblin. Oh man, I haven't played Borderlands 2 in a long time. I got really into it like a few years ago, and I played through the heck of it with some friends. And then I played through the Pirate DLC, because I really wanted one of the outfits that came from it. I played the, who's the girl with the robot? What is she called? Is she just called an engineer? A mechan engineer, or something like that? Gauge. Gauge? Probably Gauge. Or it's gay. You know, it's silent. I'll be here all week. Hello, drunken stag. I've got your things. How did you fare, friend? Did you find the raw Nashakite? Mechnomancer. An extremely rare variety of malachite that gets its name from its deep green color. The same color as former Uldan Sultana Nanasha Ulnasha's eyes. Oh, her skill tree is insanely overpowered. She is unkillable. Beautiful, isn't it? Rarer than many stones and more expensive than most. They say the green is the same as the eyes of Nanasha Ulnasha, who once ruled as the Sultana. This should say... Oh my god. The giant pink rhino mount scared the heck out of me. This should save Dadanin from his troubles, if there's enough left. There's far less here than what I found. I reckon those goblins made a meal of the stuff. Bloody waste. I guess I'll take this helmet. It's not going to show up on my head. Which is a good thing. Yeah. Yeah, Anarchy is wild. I remember the reason that I played her is because it made dealing with flying mobs an absolute cakewalk. And those enemies are so obnoxious. You'd like a chance to make some money, right? Then I know just how I can repay you for your kindness. Swarms of sun midges have been harassing travelers along the road connecting the horizon to here. It's gotten so bad that the brass blades have started paying folks to keep the roads clear. If you find it hard to believe that the swarms of tiny midges could be so troublesome, then you've never seen a chocobo driven into a frenzy by one. There have already been some terrible accidents. Do your part and slay a few swarms. After that, let Fufalupa know. He'll reward you for your trouble, and maybe even offer you more work. I just got done killing some of these. That's a Rogadin what ran by. A Rogadin lady. I recognize that hairstyle. And skin tone and running animation and many other things. I know that's not exclusive to Rogadin ladies, but I see a lot of Rogadin ladies use that hairstyle. Oh, the Rogadin lady I saw is Yellow Moon. That's her name. In Ulda, outside the Weaver's Guild. She was there when I was punching things for the Pugilist quest. I don't know why, but she was. I wonder if she has a friend named Blue Moon. That would be hilarious, actually. I was gonna say that would be ridiculous, but I think it would be very funny. Greetings and salutations, adventurer. To what do I owe this? What? You've slain how many swarms of sun midges? You have my sincerest thanks. The brass blades have been struggling to keep them in check, so your assistance is greatly appreciated. Will you be staying in Horizon long? If so, there is much and more you can do to help here. I'll take the money. Last letter to Lost Hope. Foofaloopa wants you to track down a missing courier. Pray allow me to enlist your aid, brave adventurer. I would have you ascertain the whereabouts of a missive I sent to Lost Hope the other day. Captain Leofric is stationed there. Ever since he was transferred, we've exchanged letters, but never before has it taken this long to receive a reply. And so I fear that the courier may have met with some misfortune en route. She must have made it to Central Thanalan, or the brass blades that patrol the roads between here and Scorpion Crossing would have seen something. But if she made it as far as Blackbrush Station, she would have surely delivered the letter by now. Lost Hope is practically on its doorstep. I suggest you focus your search on the road to Blackbrush Station in Central Thanalan. With luck, you will find her quickly. Okay, and now it is time for me to use the Chocobo Porter once again, because I am extremely lazy. Heck, hold on. You know what, it's not that far. I mean, it's far, but it's not that far. I should finish those at some point. My hunting log. Yeah, I think this is the intended route anyway. Not doing what I was originally planning on doing. Cecily? Huh? A letter? Hi, I've got Foofaloopa's missive right here. I won't be delivering it anytime soon, though. Got to tend to my bird's injured leg first. Even the most minor of cuts can fester if ignored. Foofaloopa sent you, right? If this is a pressing matter, why don't you take it the rest of the way? Lost Hope's just past Blackbrush Station to the northeast. Look for the tents by the river. Head northeast past Blackbrush Station. Look for the tents. If you cross the river, you've gone too far. Okay. Are these things here? Is there anything in Central Thanalan I can... Oh, there's those. I know where those are. I think. Am I thinking of the same thing? Hold on. Not actually sure. I am going to go check, though, because I think I might know where those are. Okay, maybe I don't. Maybe I don't know where those are, and I was just... Nope, wait. I think that's them up ahead. Aha, yeah. This is where I need to be. Yep, this is them. Good. My memory is not completely useless. This is a mud puppy. Yeah, it's not a crocodile yet. Yeah, it's a salamander. Okay, you get to live. Yeah, I didn't actually know that mud puppies were real until very recent. I'd leave here this very day if I could, but I haven't the gil to do so, and gods know there's no work to be had in this stagnant cesspit. Despite having no decent soil, we've managed to grow some crops. The wee ones can enjoy a proper meal on occasion. I used to have a great post in the city markets. Then one day, my supervising officer decides he doesn't like the arrangements I had with the merchants. Long story short, they sent me here to protect this humble settlement, along with Leofric. And here we shall remain until we die or resign, whichever comes first. Just passing through, or will you be staying a while? A sealed message written by Brassblade Foofalupa of the Rose to his former captain Leofric. Foofalupa sent you all this way because of a late letter? The boy is still far too earnest. Despite my demotion, he continues to call me captain. I suspect he has no idea what it means to be transferred to Lost Hope either. I mean, it's sort of in the name. The Brass Blades don't give a Kikern's arse about this settlement. No one in Old Odd does. All here have been forsaken, adventurer. The refugees, their protectors, and you will be too if you're seen associating with us. Thank you for the letter. Now, for your own good, leave. Well, you're just a bright ray of sunshine, aren't you? But you're also honest. Leofric has a request for an adventurer looking to do some good. But you just told me to leave. I thought I told you to get out of here. What, looking for a chance to do some good? I guess I can't force you to leave. Damn stubborn adventurers, the lot of you. Fine then, listen well. A band of outlaws has taken up residence at the Kiverin Mans on the ridge to the south. Their leader has styled himself heir to, oh, good gods, Aoland Kiveron, the syndicate member who died in the calamity. The Baron and his cronies are not more than a pack of jackals. They prey on the people of Lost Hope, robbing them of what little they have. I myself cannot act without endangering the refugees, as they know my face and will retaliate against Lost Hope. You, however, are not known to the bandits or their allies. If you wish to help us, then deal with the Baron. The unfortunate displeasure of being in Lost Hope. The name says it all, friend. You'll find naught but hunger and despair here. You may pass? Are you the gate guard? Okay. Just a funny little guy. Just a silly little guy. He's just a little guy. It's his birthday. Oh, I think frogs are on my hunting log too. So I'll go take them out while I'm here in the area. Froge. Nope. Never mind. What am I thinking about then? Oh, sand toad. Very different. Okay. I think sometimes there can be sometimes there can be a fate here, and it makes this exponentially more obnoxious to do. Because if you're at a low enough level to be doing this quest, you're at a low enough level to automatically like be synced to the fate, and so all the archers here will shoot you with poison arrows, and you will die. Yeah, it's a really mean fate. Well, that guard was really persistent. Okay, finally broke aggro. Oh, go away, ants. Leave me alone. Oh my goodness. So it is done? Good, I hope that wretch died screaming. Jesus. Ul'dah is more prosperous than ever, some say. That may be true for the Syndicate, but none of that wealth has trickled down to the small folk. It's all a mummer's farce. One day I refused to play my part, and so I was made to leave the stage. My time has passed. The brass blades of the rose must look to others for guidance. Passing the blade. Leofric would like you to deliver an item to Horizon. As you may have noticed, I'm in no shape to leave Lost Hope right now. So in my stead, I'd like you to return to Horizon and give this dagger to Fufalupa. Although it's just an old ornamental dagger, it belongs with the brass blades of the rose. I should have given it to the boy before I came here. I'll make some kind of glam for her much later. Right now my options are pretty limited. But I have one in particular that I really like using that's a low-level friendly glam. Oh, hi. Hello. Welcome. Good morning. This is Cleocatra. Just for those of you who know him by that name. Oh my goodness. Saying Cleo just makes me think of that psychic lady from like the 90s when I was growing up. Miss Cleo. She turned out to be a con artist, though. Which is really sad, because she was always so nice. She just seemed so sweet. But that's how they get you. She's an absolute sweetheart. And she tricked and conned a lot of people. Cleo does sound like a psychic name. That's true. I just remembered always really enjoying her commercials whenever they were on TV. Like, I put her up there with, like, people like Bob Ross, who were really soothing individuals. I'm fine. I'll walk it off. Oh, I gotta kill one more. Yeah, that's right. Shake it off over time. Except I'm a pugilist, not a warrior. One thing I really enjoy about doing the hunting log is it... Oh, alright, I'm level 15. Nice. One thing I really enjoy about doing the hunting log is it really, like, motivates you to explore places. Like, you see stuff you wouldn't normally see, because I don't think, unless you do the Thaumaturge quests, nothing brings you down here. Nothing brings you down here ever. That's true, I will always have warrior in my heart. But Ul'dah is one of my favorite starting cities, so I had to do it. I had to pick pugilist. I also did it for the sake of nostalgia, because that's what I started playing when I first played Final Fantasy. So, you know, I had to do it again for the sake of streaming purposes. Hello, ma'am. It's a little... Oh, my. Okay. I'm gonna keep moving and so I don't get distracted. I wasn't. Hello again, Foofaloopa. Foofaloopa, do-do-do-do. Ah, Matoka, I received word from Captain Leofric the other day. Thank you for delivering the letter for me. This ornamental dagger has remained in possession of the brass blades of the rose for centuries, traditionally passed down to a new captain when an old one retires. Why do you have that dagger? Only a captain of the brass blades of the rose is permitted to possess it. Captain Leofric says I'm to have it? There must be some mistake. He couldn't possibly mean to tell me that. No, of course not. I am not worthy to wield it. Nevertheless, I shall respect the captain's wishes and take the dagger into safekeeping until he comes to reclaim it. Foofaloopa, I've got bad news for you. Your captain he's given up. Foofaloopa needs you to assist his fellow brass blades. The brass blades of the rose have need of your assistance once more, Matoka. Thaumaturgists from the ossuary are presently surveying the footfalls for ancient relics. As the area is rife with wild beasts, the Horizon garrison has been charged with their security. But Captain Baldovin sent only a handful of brass blades. Despite his assurances to the contrary, such a small unit cannot possibly be sufficient to protect our patrons. I would have you offer your assistance to my comrades. Pray travel to the footfalls and speak with Totaruna. Alright, speak to Tuna. Got it. Bumblebee Tuna. Understood. I remember before flying was a thing in A Realm Reborn zones, having to make the trip to the Waking Sands was one of the most obnoxious things ever, because there also weren't Vesper Bay Aetheryte tickets. You would have to teleport to Horizon and ride a mount, which may not have mount speed, from Horizon all the way to Vesper Bay, like 100 times. So every time I saw the phrase, "Pray return to the waking sands," I was just like, oh god, it's not again. Why? Manphilia, please just come see me for once. Some Thaumaturge elite have been poking around the ruins. Waste of time if you ask me. But to each his own, I suppose. So long as they don't get in the way of us doing real work. I wonder if this is, No, this isn't one of the brothers. But what about you? Hold on. I can't see your face. But you're definitely not a Thom. You're definitely not a Lalafell. You're too big. What about you? No, I can't get the camera to show me your face. Oh man. I don't think it's Kokobushi or his brothers. Actually, I think his brothers wear red robes, don't they? And Kokobushi is the only one that wears a black robe. That bleeding adventurer come to help? I ain't heard nothing from Captain Baldwin about this. He said trusted men only. Any road, we've got this under control, and besides, this operation ain't got nothing to do with Fufalupa. Boy's got a sick stick up his arse the size of a sabatender. It's no wonder the captain told him to stay at Horizon. Nothing suspicious about that at all. Nunu Zofu wants you to deliver a message to Crescent Cove. I think I'm going to just take the money because I can get a better pugilist weapon from doing my level 15 pugilist quest. Hey, adventurer, mind running a message to Crescent Cove for us? Captain Baldwin's planning some festivities for the Thaumaturges, see? And he wants them treated to the finest food and drink. Nothing but the best for our distinguished guests, eh? Head west and south to the village and tell Raph that he's to deliver a bounty of fresh fish to Horizon for the feast. Raffi? Raph? Raphael? Rafe? Wait, aren't these birds on my hunting log? Hold on. Oh, excuse me, nesting buzzard. My mistake. Hello, Raphael. Fresh fist for Captain Baldwin? Of course, we will do our best, madam. I'm not a madam, but thank you. Matoka is non-binary. Unfortunately, we've had a poor catch in recent days on account of the rough seas. More boats should be returning soon, but I cannot promise that their catch will please. Don't worry, milady. The captain will have his fish, I swear it. Yeah, everything done is take the money. Just give me the money. Our cove is shaped as the moon when it first waxes and last wanes. It's from there our village takes the name Crescent Cove. Times were good here until the calamity befell. Now the waters flow in ways they didn't, fish no longer are where they were, and hauls are too scarce to make it worth the while. I really love that the calamity had a lore, like world effect on the actual migratory and ecological living, like whatever stuff of the fish. You if you do like big game, big fishing stuff, like the rare fish, that actually comes up in one of the rare fish descriptions or something like that. Okay. Why are we talking to you? Oh, hold on. I must speak to the ferry skipper. Hello, skipper. If you like, I can take you to the Silver Bazaar for 40 gil, paid up front. No. Although, that is useful. Actually, you know what? Hold on, I am going to take you up on that offer. Oh, is there a cutscene for this? Oh, no. That's disappointing. Alright, the only reason I'm doing this is to get access to this Chocobo Keep. Because I think you have to come back here for something later. Okay, now we're going to take the boat back across. Actually, before I do that, are there any merchants here? No new letters for you today, Kupo. Aha, merchant and mender. So first things first, I'm going to sell all of these to you for a nice 1,200 gil, and I'm going to sell this junk to you also. And also this junk. And I guess I'll hold on to that. But I am going to sell you this junk too. This is worthless. What? A merchant? Wait, I don't get it.
Huh?
Oh, I see. Well, you know, I found what I was looking for either way. We're bound for Crescent Cove. I'll let you come along for 40 gil. Interested? That man is going to be scrubbing that wood for eternity. Alright, hello, Marilda. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Marilda may have stumbled upon a secret. Oh, I like secrets. You are an adventurer, are you not? I know this is sudden, but I have no one else to turn to. You know, I'm pretty sure scrubbing wood is actually a Rogadan lore-friendly name, and that man was a Rogadan. Last night, a gang of bandits from the Kivaran Manse were in their cups, and I overheard them discussing their plans. It seems they've come to collect gemstones stolen from Coppersmell mines. Nashakite, I think I heard one say. They are to meet with their co-conspirators soon, at the Footfalls. What did you say? Illicit exchanges and shadowy dealings. The brass blades cannot abide such malfeasance. I don't think you know much about the corruption going on in the brass blades, my guy. Forgive my eavesdropping, Matoka. I came to Crescent Cove merely to thank you in person. It's okay. I don't mind you dropping eaves. I never imagined I'd uncover a criminal conspiracy right outside Horizon's gates. We must act quickly if we are to apprehend these thieves. I will notify Captain Baldvin at once. Oh, you fool. No, wait, you mustn't. Oh, gods. You must stop him before it's too late. Captain Baldvin himself is working with the bandits. I nod with no emotion on my face. A Realm-Reborn Warrior of Light was very much a stone-faced lunatic. I don't think they ever made any expressions. Captain Baldwin, sir, I've discovered something shocking, something horrible. Someone's been stealing gemstones from copper smell mines and... Hurrah! Wait, those gauntlets, those boots. Why, you're one of Kivarin's men. Sir, that man is a thief and a scoundrel. And? What of it? His coin's good, and that's what counts. What? Captain Baldwin, are you working with these men? It cannot be. Why are you surprised? I told you to stay in Horizon, Foofaloopa. It didn't have to be like this. They'd get their Nashakite, I'd get my gill, and none would be the wiser. But sir, what if your crimes are uncovered? What if Lord Lolorito finds out? You goddamn fool, don't you see? I am acting under the authority of Lord Lolorito himself. Of course that motherfucker is involved in this. No, that can't be true. You're very naive, Foofaloopa. Why do you think people join the Brass Blades, Foofaloopa? To serve and protect? Ha! We're not the bloody flames here. We do this for the coin. You there, adventurer. Do you remember me? Well, I remember you. Well, you have an ugly soul patch. I hate that. I'm glad I punched you in the face. I am Sir Baron von Kivarin IV, Esquire. You killed my brother, and now I'm going to return the favor. That's not how the line goes. Also, no, I don't remember who you are. Well, that settles it. It's clearly in everyone's best interest that both of you die. Alright, I'm gonna deal with you first, because you're actually the more annoying one. It's time to do your duty, Foofaloopa. Time to die for your country. Why, Captain? Why? I trusted you. I don't know why you would trust this man. You're stronger than I thought. I mean, I'm a giant lion woman. I'm like nothing you've ever seen. Literally. Damn you both. You're ruining everything. Wear his spear, Matoka. I don't gotta beware anything. He's dead. Or he's unconscious, at least. That's enough, Baldwin. Your partner is dead and your plans are undone. You've no reason left to fight. Wait, did I really kill the other guy? Stay out of this, Leofric. I don't take orders from you. I may have spared your life before, but if you interfere, I will not show you mercy. And what mercy will he show you, I wonder? You who have done so much in another man's name. What are you blathering on about? Every fishman in Crescent Cove knew about your meeting, you arrogant fool. Kivarin's men couldn't keep their mouths shut. Imagine Lord Lolorito's surprise when he learned that a rank-and-file brass blade was using his name to advance a personal agenda. He knows? 7 hells. But I'm a captain. He wouldn't. Oh, yes, he would. I was once a captain too, remember? And we both know what happened to me. Well, Font Boy, you've done the brass blades of the Rose proud. Captain Leofric, Captain Baldwin, he said that Lord Lolorito wouldn't waste his time on a small-scale smuggling operation. You're right, he would waste his time on a large-scale smuggling operation. This is all Baldwin's doing. What else did he say? That all our brethren are no better and that each and every one cares for naught but coin? Mere excuses that justify his schemes. Aye, we've no shortage of greedy sods, some who'd probably sell their own mothers into slavery if the price was right. But there are men like you, Foofaloopa, men good and true, whom the small folk respect, which is why I gave you the dagger. The brass blades of the rose need a leader with honor, and you're the most honorable man I know. Captain. Sniffle, sob. I'm gonna just start reading the emotions like I'm in a stage play. Like I'm just reading it off of a stage script. I think it'll be funnier that way. Thank you for all your help, Matoka. The captain and I will escort Captain Baldvin back to Horizon. Pray visit me in town when next you return. Don't tell me what to do. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is spongy and bruised. That's the name of my next quest. Just in case you were wondering where the heck that nonsense came from. Welcome back, Matoka. So much has happened. Captain Baldvin has been arrested and stripped of rank, which means the brass blades of the rose no longer have a captain. Until a new one is assigned, I've been ordered to serve as acting captain of the Horizon Garrison. Though doubtless this is only a temporary arrangement, I will do my utmost to represent my brethren and protect the people of Horizon. Thank you, Matoka, for your service to the Sultanate. You are a true hero. Oh boy, it's already started. Oh, they're calling me a hero, and next thing you know, I'm going to punch Ifrit in the face, and then I'm going to take down a god that looks like the Pope. Secrets and lies. Fufalupa would entrust you with a matter of grave import. I salute you, honored friend. As acting captain, I should be much obliged if you would grant me a personal request. In our efforts to ascertain the full extent of the former captain's corruption, we have been poring over his personal correspondence. It's really nice coming here and doing, like, the side quests, which I actually will do. So what my plan is, I want to get to have access to the seasonal event, so I can just do that really quickly and get access to the minion, because I like the minion. The minion's very cute. And then I was going to come back here and then start just sort of smelling the roses and taking my time. I'm only rushing so much just because I want access to the seasonal event. And you have to finish the envoy quest. The Ul'Dan envoy. And but if you come and do a lot of these side quests, like when they're more level appropriate, you are treated as just a run-of-the-mill mercenary. And I love that a lot. And I wish there were more parts of the game that were like that. Our search unearthed this sealed letter addressed to a man named Owen. Owen? Owen. Probably Owen. But he is one of the Sultan's sworn elite. I can think of no reason why he should have any dealings with Baldvin. We now know that the former captain was consorting with a coalition of criminals. Could it be that Owen was too? This letter may well serve as evidence of their collusion, and so I dare not tamper with it myself. But given the events of recent days, I knew not whom to trust with this information. Until now. I have chosen you, Matoka. Pray bear the letter to Mistress Momodi of the Quicksand, and relate the circumstance. Relate? Relay? I would think relay the circumstances, but whatever. And relate the circumstances of its discovery. Not only is she a staunch supporter of the Sultanate, but she is well acquainted with the Sultan's sworn. She will know how best to proceed. Okay. And yeah, now I'm lazy. So how is everyone doing while I ride a chocobo We can just sit and chat for a bit. How is everyone? All two of you who are watching. Excellent. I do like hearing that. I have a message on Discord. I will answer that message later. But I have received it. I have read it. I almost never get cold, though, in response to what you said, Stella, about needing your cardigan. I wear short sleeve shirts and pants year round. I never change my clothes to be weather appropriate. Oh, you should go get food, though. Food is very important, I hear. Or so the rumor, or so the rumor goes. Okay, well, don't wait too long. There's no sense in starving yourself, dear. I'm gonna go accept my next... Pugilist quest. The spirit is willing. Hard leather gigantes. Gigante. Ah, there you are, Matoka. I hope you've come prepared for a lesson. Today I want you to go and fight the toxic toads that nest at the unholy air. Make no mistake, lass, these toads are huge, which means they have huge guts. What? But that's besides the point. The point is you'll need to use your head to overcome them. Ah, so I need to headbutt them. Thanks to their immense girth, these toads hit hard. Fortunately, they tend to hit wild as well, so bide your time and wait for an opening. And when that opening shows, thwack, rip and tear until it is done. Through your foe with your fists. As proof that you defeated the toads, I want you to bring me 5 of their legs. Chichudo and I will be waiting for you at Blackbrush Station. Your lesson continues there. Heck. Actually, you know what? Just because I really enjoy nighttime Ul'dah, I'm gonna walk there. Ah, Matoka, it's been too long. Dedanin tells me you've been keeping busy on Horizon. I want you to know that I'm grateful for everything you've done for the people of Ul'dah. Even though you've seen the seedier side of our city, you've continued to help your fellow man. Believe me, the folk around here love you for it. What is it? You look like you got something to say. A letter addressed to Sultan Sworn Elite Owen. So that's what this is all about. Fufaloop's thinking Owen might have been in league with Baldvin. That this letter could be proof of something shady. Well, he needn't worry. Owen's as loyal a Sultan Sworn as I've ever known. I haven't the foggiest what this says, but... Wait a minute. Wasn't Owen the one who... Oh, hells. I've got a bad feeling about this. Listen, Matoka, I think I know what this is all about, but I need you to swear to keep it quiet. If you'd rather wash your hands of this business, I won't hold it against you. But if you're determined to see it through to the bitter end, say the word and I'll explain. I mean, do I have a choice? I'm often not given a choice. Can I count on your discretion, Matoka? If so, then listen closely. Duty, honor, country. This is such a product of its time. Blunt resistance as a stat, I don't think is even a thing anymore. Mamodi wishes to enlist the aid of a trusted friend of Ul'dah. The outside world believes Ul'dah to be a sultanate, ruled by Sultana Nanama Ul'Nama. The truth is, though, it's the 6th wealthiest citizens that hold the most sway, the Syndicate. Be that as it may, the Sultana still got the support of the people. But she might struggle to keep even that if a certain incident becomes public knowledge. Oh, hey, look! In the background, walking by, it's Alphino and Alize. I never noticed them before. I did the whole Leonardo DiCaprio fucking pointing my finger at the screen thing. Like, it pains me to say it, but Her Grace's crown, the symbol of the royal dynasty, has been stolen. And Owen's the Sultan Sworn who was charged with guarding it that night. I wonder how many times Alphino and Alize have been in the background of these A Realm Reborn cutscenes, and I've literally never seen them. I bet anything this letter was written by the bastards who made off with the crown. It can't be a coincidence that a man we know to have been fraternizing with thieves had a letter for Owen of all people, at this of all times. You need to take this to the man himself, Matoka. Tell him Mamodi sent you and that it concerns a lost heirloom. If it looks as though the fellow needs help, I want you to lend it to him. The future of our fair city may depend on it. Okay. I just do what I'm told. I get pointed at things and I'm told, go punch it, what good? And then I listen. And I go punch it, what good? Oh, Alchemist's Guild is closer. Hello, Sultan Sworn Elite. The heart of the Sworn lies beyond. State your business. Pardon? Did you say lost heirloom? Ahem. Proceed. Proceed into the heart of the Sworn. Aha, hello. Many of you will die for your planet. Some of you will be fed through a fine mesh screen for your planet. You're the lucky ones. Hello, Owen. Well met, adventurer. What business brings you here this day? A letter? Very well, let's see it. A letter addressed to Sultan Sworn Elite Owen. Have you read this, adventurer? I don't know how to read. That's probably not true. I see, but you have some inkling as to its contents, Jesus. Contents, I think. Mistress Mamodi has doubtless explained to you the significance of the crown, and what its loss could mean for Her Grace the Sultana. Sigh. I am going to just say it with that kind of just deadpan delivery. Like I am just straight reading off of a stage play script. This theft shamed the Sultan Sworn, and me most of all. blame is mine, you see. I grew lax in my duties in a moment of carelessness. No, it will do no good to recount the tale now. Since the hour of the theft, we've searched frantically for any signs, any whispers as to the whereabouts of the crown. We have found nothing. The identity of the thieves and their motives seemed fated to remain a mystery, until you arrived, bearing this ransom note. In it, the criminals state their price for the return of Her Grace's crown. And though it pains me to say it, I fear I have no choice but to acquiesce to their demands. Too much is at stake to do otherwise. The crown symbolizes Her Grace's birthright, and identifies her as the custodian of the Uhl legacy. It must be recovered. I will travel to the unholy heir and pay them their ransom. Though I am not foolish enough to meet these men alone as they stipulate, I dare not bring a host of my comrades, lest the thieves take fright. Friend, would you consent to be present for the exchange? Okay, well, first of all, cool your jets, Buster Brown. We just met. But also, yes. Mistress Momodi has always spoken of you in the most glowing terms, and I have never yet had reason to question her judgment. On behalf of all those still loyal to the Sultana, I beseech you, help us in our hour of need. Okay. I don't know how to say no. Pray meet me at the Unholy Heir in central Thanalan, east of Blackbrush Station. If the gods are good, the exchange will proceed without incident. It's really kind of a shame that you can't regularly enter these unique instanced areas that are specific to the city-state leaders. As you can never go back into Kane Senna's garden, you can never go back into Merlvib's audience chamber or whatever. They're only available during quests. I like that there's no music playing in this cave. It makes it feel very ambient. Ambient? Feels ambient? Ambiance? Ambiance and ambient. Sure. That makes more sense to me. Southeast, weirdly enough. It's very specific. I have to beat up some frauds. Froge time. Toxic Toad. Toxic Toad sounds like something I would hear in, Gauntlet Legends. You have entered the malignant mire, and you must fight the toxic toads. Also, I just like the alliteration. Alliteration always makes me laugh. Oh my gosh, it does. Also, blue bear barracudas for life. I have a full set of all 5 of the Legends of the Hidden Temple t-shirts. And I don't wear them as much as I used to, but I really, really like them all. Blue barracudas, purple parrots, silver snakes, yellow monkeys? No, I can look at my shirts, for God's sake, Sylvia. Let's see. Orange iguanas. Is this a tiger? Red tigers? Red jaguars? Maybe red jaguars. Green monkey. Purple parrot. Blue barracuda. And silver snake. I don't know. I don't know why they're not all alliterative. Probably because they couldn't, like, come up with green something good, or, you know, orange and red. Orange orangutans, I guess. Red robin. Maroon monkeys. I've come as agreed. Now show me the crown. Aye, you'll have your precious crown once we've been duly compensated. Do you think me a fool? What assurance have I that you will honor your part of the agreement? Now, Owen, you're the least trustworthy man here. Not only was the crown stolen on your watch, but it looks to me as if you violated the terms of our exchange. Did we not say that you were to come alone? And given that you are not alone, what guarantee have we that there isn't a company of archers surrounding us even as we speak, ready to feather me and my men the moment they catch a glimpse of the crown? You have made mock of our trust. The deal is on. Wait, here's your payment as promised. Sniff, sniff. Aye, 'tis the real thing. What is it, drugs? 1,000 thanks to you, boy. You've succeeded where scores of thieves have failed. Close your mouth, you indecent animal. And now, at long last, we have it, the power to create an army of undying soldiers. The traitor's spurn. No, it can't be. What have I done? Surely you must have wondered what it was that you were handing over, what it was that seemed as valuable to us as the crown seemed to you. Or did you assume we were feeling charitable? Ah, but you must feel terrible, knowing that you brought us the doom of Silda. Worry not, boy, we'll grant you a quick death and spare you further ignominy. Oh, talk about us having a company of archers. There's too many, Matoka. Run while you still can. I will do my duty. It's your duty to serve the Sultana, lad, and you'll be doing it for a good while yet. Ah, look who it is, Papashan. Sultan sworn, put these thieves to the sword and secure the crown. Sultan sworn? Ha, no matter. Kill them all. I really like this music. Fight for your Sultana, boy. Fight for Olga. As you command, Master Papashan. With me, Matoka. Oh, right. Am I supposed to be helping Owen? Okay, hold on. Oh, Owen. Dang it, you fool. Stand your ground, Sultan Sworn. Yes. Yes, I miss those days. Also, you didn't need to run around your target, you just needed to shimmy left and right. From behind and to the sides. That was it. You never had to run around your target. I miss my positions. Meddlesome fools, you know not whom you face. Hearken to me, denizens of the abyss. I didn't read all that. Is that a void scent? Oh no, it's Blanca again. From the popular fighting game Street Fighter. If you were to be slain, thief, I will not ask again. Master Papashan, but why? How? The general saw you sneak into the vaults, Owen. He's suspecting something was afoot, and ordered us to keep an eye on you. Ah, good old Raubon. The Flame General? He ordered you to look after me? Master Papashan, more of them to the north. After them, Sultan Sworn, they have the crown. This lot sought only to delay us. Let us speak again back in the city. Splish, splash, splish, splash. And yet again, taciturn. Oh, I made a face. The source of her strength becomes clear. Their strength, please, thank you. Oh, I grimaced. You may have bested the golem, but you will not fare so well this day. O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command, that I may smite mine enemies. It's a gargoyle. Your very being imperils the plan. You cannot be suffered to live. Defeat the masked mage. Soon you shall take your vile gifts to the grave. What a jerk, he poisoned. Writhe as the venom eats its way through your veins. This is really nothing. You know I can just heal through this, right? Oh, I missed something he said again. Oh, hey, Thancred. You certainly have a knack for getting into trouble. An unwelcome guest. No matter, all shall fall before me. Oh, he's just gonna cast it again anyway. Okay, whatever. No mortal should possess such strength. It's true, I shouldn't. But I am an RPG protagonist. Keep it up, Matoka, we almost have him. Duty complete. the wisdom of the paragons should be brought low by mere mortals. Paragons. This is indeed a disturbing revelation. We had long suspected the involvement of the bringers of chaos, Asians, to give them their true name. But we could not be sure they were responsible for the recent disturbances until now, as if the Sultanate needed any more enemies. Have we Charlians crossed paths with Asians before? Well, we've certainly... Wait, I don't recall telling you about my homeland. Ah, yes, that's right, you're one of the gifted. You know, this marks the third time I found you in the midst of trouble. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're a lodestone for it. Anyway, I'm glad I started following you around. Who knows what grand conspiracy you'll stumble upon next? I jest. Had I truly been watching your every move, I wouldn't have taken so long to intervene in your last altercation. You should stop following me before you get possessed or something. Just saying, my friend. But all's well that ends well, eh? Our masked friend is no more, and while I very much doubt we've seen the last of his kind, his demise will likely grant us at least some respite. And on that note, I must away. Until next time, Matoka. Am I gonna get another crystal? Yes, I am. Oh, it's steeped in darkness, and it broke. Oh, it's a crystal of darkness. Interesting. I mean, he probably was spying on us. And he decided to make a dramatic entrance. Because it's Thancred. Hello, Chichudo. I'm taking part in today's lesson as well. Good luck to the both of us. So, did you bring me the toad legs? Sure did. Not as toxic as the name would have you believe, and it tastes like chocobo. Okay. Aye, this is the stuff, alright. Slurp. Now I just need some butter, a slice of sun lemon, and a pinch of... master? Ahem. What I meant to say was, you've done well to defeat the toxic toads, Matoka. For the next part of your lesson, you'll be putting your endurance to the test against... Gasp, the talk was true. Hamon Holyfist is really here. Ha ha ha, I can nary take a step. Well, heck, I can take nary a step outside the guild without being flocked by fans. Such is the price of fame. Please, sir, may I have some more? I have grave need of your legendary skills. Somnus is being smuggled through Blackbrush Station. I reported this to the brass blades and the stone torches, but they're all cops. And asked them to put an end to it, but they both turned a blind eye. Somnus, that's the mind-warping substance made from dream flowers. Those who overindulge are said to fall into an eternal slumber. A dear friend suffered that very fate. That's why I want to put an end to the smuggling. But I'm just an ordinary person, and there's precious little I can do. Ha ha ha, you've done enough to bring word to me, friend. For as surely as Hamon Holyfist is my name, I'll see the smuggler scum thrown in the dungeon before the bell is through. God bless you, sir. You truly are a hero to us all. Slight change of plans, Matoka. In place of the endurance test, we're going to find and apprehend the smugglers. But first, we must gather information. You two, find out what you can from the people of Blackbrush Station. Report back once you've learned something. Find out what you can from the people of Blackbrush Station. Report back once you've learned something. Okay, that dialogue didn't change at all. Zuzumeta. Searching for Somnus smugglers, you say? Word is they are associated with the Alacran, a coalition of cold-blooded criminals. But beware, they always act in alliance. Wherever there are places populated with people, you shall... Okay, I've read this before. There is an abandoned Kikarn lair a short distance west of the Coffer and Coffin. Decent folk tend to give that place a wide berth. Ideal for a smuggling operation, wouldn't you say? The Brass Blades have been keeping the trade routes safe in the Thanalan region since before the coming of the 7th Umbral Era. A veteran outfit like ours requires deep coffers to cover wages and upkeep, so it is fortunate that our employers include a number of syndicate members. Keep that in mind, adventurer. This is no group of untested two-gill rookies. Okay, I did not suspect that in the slightest. Haha, I'd hate to be that squirrel. What? It appears a silver-haired Lalafell has been skulking about the station recently. He was headed west, bearing a suspicious burden. Silver-haired Lalafell. It couldn't possibly be him, could it? Yes, it's Tiny Sephiroth. I want an RPG where the protagonist actually does talk, but the people they talk to still repeat everything back to them, followed with, you say. To shreds, you say. The Alacran, a likely hideout, and a silver-haired Lalafell. I don't like the sound of this, not one bit. Like as not, the smugglers operate out of the abandoned Kikarn lair west of the Coffer and Coffin. We'll lie in wait for them there. Okay. You're looking for the Brass Blades, you say? Why, yes, I am. You really are looking for them, you say? They just constantly repeat everything back to you. Oh, solo duty. Another one. Yes, I'm very inconspicuous. A tall lion. Fowls balls. That's... Oh, wow. Wait, we just fought this guy. We've really outdone ourselves this time. Master Wegfar is bound to be pleased. Save the talk. We have crates to move. Rurakuta, it is you, isn't it? Chuchuto and Master, it's been a while. You vanished from the guild with nary a word, and we find you here smuggling Somnus with those villains? What is the meaning of this? Rurakuta, my boy, I didn't teach you how to fight so that you could become a pox on society. My student or no, you must be held accountable. Chuchuto, Matoka, your lesson begins. Apprehend the smugglers. You lot, take care of these meddlers. Oh, jeez. Chastity of the Alacran. What a name. Oh, show them the full fruit of your training? Show them the fruit of your training, Matoka. Also, poor Chichudo. She doesn't get a portrait. A duty portrait. Have no fear, we're students of Hamon Holyfist. I guess it's only MSQ stuff. Gets the portrait treatment. Wait, you come back here. Oh, what the heck? Where are the Marauders' sweeping swings? I got an achievement. Oh boy. Okay, Stella, enjoy your food. Thanks for watching. I did 69 damage. I'm an adult, I swear. Gut Ripper. Enemy pugils hit hard. Stay light on your feet. That it? Come on, Holy Fist, just our luck. If you know who I am, then you'll know what's good for you. Come quietly, or there will be trouble. And make it double. Holy Fist, don't make me laugh. You're being fooled, all of you. Who's fooling who? What in the world are you talking about? It was a dark night several moons ago. I was out in the wilds, training alone. From a distance, I caught sight of Master leaving the tavern and turning for the city, thinking to accompany him back. I followed on his heels and was about to call out when I saw this. You would challenge the Holy Fist? You have fighting spirit, I'll grant you that, but you do well to know your limits. So be it. Yarg. Master? Puff, puff. You read my every move. You're no ordinary marmot. Master! Gasp. All I wanted was to be surrounded by scantily clad maidens when my time came. Sigh, the gods are cruel. Yeah, he's just Master Roshi if Master Roshi were a fraud. Master, what is the meaning of this? Explain yourself. Now you've seen it with your own eyes. Master was beaten by a marmot, a common bleeding marmot. He would remind us how strong he was at every turn, but he was lying through his teeth. I can scarce believe my eyes. Wait till Master Wegfar learns of this. What a name. My goodness. Can't believe it. How did Master become so weak? Give me, Chichudo, Matoka. I didn't mean to deceive anyone, least of all my students. Hamon Holy Fist conquered every foe that stood before him, but he couldn't conquer old age. My strength, my reflexes, my endurance, they've all left me. There's nothing here but a decrepit old man. I would be alone for a while. I'll make my own way back to the guild. From now on, you're to do as Chichudo bids, Matoka. Twofold my wrath, twice cursed my foe. That squirrel is not to be trifled with. It shall henceforth be dubbed an S-rank target of extreme danger. Garibold is an unstoppable, immortal necromancer. Slaying him will do no good, as he will return to the scene of the very next crime occurring, even so. It's true. He did it. We all saw him do it. Ah, 'tis a fine day to be watching my pugilists at their training. It's almost as if it didn't happen to him. I've been doing some thinking, Matoka. While 'tis true that Master had been deceiving us, he meant us no harm. Besides, I owe him my life. Had he not taken me in all those years ago, I would have died in some ditch. I could never bring myself to hate him. Even if he were an ordinary old man, I would still respect him. Alas, with the truth of his condition revealed, Master Hamon has lost his sense of purpose, his will to teach. I cannot bear to see him like this. I want him to regain his confidence, but for this he needs to regain his former strength. I mean, you can't reverse age. Listen, Matoka. Master ever said that you reminded him of his younger self. Were you to continue showing rapid improvement, I dare to hope that it would rekindle his fighting spirit. Doing a big think. To this end, I will teach you a new technique, one which Master Hamon used to great effect during his prize-fighting days. Steel Peak it's called, and it sees you channel your gathered chakra into a powerful attack, performed with your entire body. This is not the same dialogue that you got before when doing this quest. Because they have updated monks since... They have updated pugilist and monk since I did these. So I really wish I could remember what the old dialogue looked like. Make this technique your own, Matoka, and strive to grow stronger still. When next Master Hamon beholds you, he will surely be moved to action. And I nod. Very stoically. Chichiro has a good design. I like her design too. Behold, my very dark blue shirt. Oops. Nothing is more important to... Okay. That's no new dialogue. Okay. Well, that's going to do it for me. I'm going to stop streaming and give my voice a break for now. Goodbye. Thanks for coming and watching.